Right, put the video for the setup that we're doing. So we are just clicking there on setup. Or you can be checking on your screen while you still are working on your Are we there now? Hello?
Yes.
Right? We want now to do this section. We want to add the following accounts into our general ledger, into our ledger. For example, if you are purchasing this software, it won't be having the accounts that you are using as a company, because companies differ from one company to another. So you need your own ledger accounts that you need. For example, we want, assume we are selling maybe computers. We are selling computers. We want to add the following. We want to add the following accounts. We have got 1010 sales handsets. Then we have sales power solution. Then sales. Right. Those are the accounts that we want to add into the what? Into the system. Then we have got purchases, handsets, purchases, power solution, and purchases, accessories. Let me just add few accounts that we would want to put, and I delete the account numbers. We assume we want to add returns, inward, purchases, let me returns, outwards, turns outward, then transportation in, transportation out, then what other account that I can think of is drawings. Assume we put drawings also. So we want to add these accounts into the what? Into our general ledger. We want to add these sales, handsets, sales, power solution, sales, accessories, purchases, handsets, purchases, power solutions, purchases, accessories, returns in what up to drawings there, right? So for you to add a new account, click on edit. Are we there? Then general ledger, then accounts. So this is where we edit our general ledger. Right, together. Take note of this bar that you are having, the top bar. The first icon that you are having, if you move your cursor there, it's for new. That is, if you want to add a new account, that's where you add a new account. Right, together. You click there, it will give you blank spaces for you to add a new account. Right, together. Then the next one is if you want to delete an account. For example, you have entered a wrong account and you want to delete it. This is open that account there, then you click there on what? On delete. Right, together. Then this one is for save. The moment you are done editing your account, this is where you click what? Save. Right, together. Or if you have entered and you haven't saved anything and you have realized maybe you made a mistake, you can click there on cancel. You restart again the whole procedure. This one we did scientists at O level. This one it used to be called what in sciences? The magnifying glass. Are you together? So this one is the assist button or the search button. Are you together? If you want to search any account, you click there. Then you are able to what? To view all the accounts. You are able now to search the account. So you click on this one if you want to search. Then this one, it will take you to the first record. This one. Are you together? We play music in our cars. We know this. I shouldn't be explaining this, and this one is it takes you to the next music, to the next song, and then this one, it's a previous record, next record. If you want to fast forward, blah blah, and or going back, these are the icons that we use when we are playing our music. Those same icons, they will assist you. Our first account that we are having there, it's 1000. So if you click there, it will take us to the first account number. If you click there, it will take us to the last account number. Are you together? This one, it will take us to the first account. Then if you want to go to the next, other than the last, you click there. It's taking to 2000, 2100. If you want to go back, that's where you click. Are you together? So we'll be playing around these icon. So you need to know if you are saying add a new account, this is where you click. Are you together? You click there. Or assume you want to go back, you click on that one, it will take you back on edit, right? So we want to add this new account, which is 1010 sales and sales. If you check on our ledger, we are having sales account there. That is the header sales. But we want to be checking want to be determining what was the total sales for Hensets. What was the total sales for Power Solutions? What was the total sales for what? Accessories. I have to get. We don't want a scenario where we are lumping all our sales into one account. And for managers or supervisors to determine what kind of sales are these, they will be having what challenges. So we need to what? To specify different types of sales that will be having. So we'll click on new. Are we there? Click on new. Right, what's our main account number? 1000, right, together. So type 1000 on main account number. Then press tab key to take you to sub account number. Then you'll be having this. We are about to create a first sub account for a main account that is a control account. If you continue, Pastor will update all references to this control account in the setup. Do you want to continue? You click yes. What's our sub account number? 010. Are you together? 010. Then account description, it's what? Sales handsets. Are you together? Sales handsets. Type sales handsets. Sales handsets. Right? When done, you click on what? Save. This is our save, which looks like a floppy disk. Click on save. Right? You just save your account, the new account that would have added into the ledger. We now want to add the second account, which is 1000. Type main account number 1000, sub account 020. Account description, sales Power Solutions. sales power solutions. So make sure you put this dash. Make sure you put that dash. Please make sure you put that dash, please. So sales power solutions. When you're done, click on save. The next account is 1000 sub account 030 sales accessories. Main account 1000 sub 030 account description sales dash accessories. Then you can click on save. Right, just close there to view if our accounts are there. Just close here, click here to close. If you check on your left pane of the main screen, you see under tasks we're having customers, suppliers, inventory, general ledger. If you click on general ledger, you see the new accounts that you would have what? That you would have you have saved. So check we're having these new accounts. If you check those are our new accounts. Sales, handset, sales, power solution, sales, and what? Accessories. Are you together? Those are our new accounts that we have saved in our what? In our system. So when you open a new account, you can just come here and check if that account has been saved into the what? Into the system or into your ledger account. So you click on customers there or suppliers. Click on customers or suppliers, right? We now want to open the other accounts. I want you guys to open these accounts: purchases, handsets, purchases, power solutions, purchases, accessories, right? So you go to edit, general ledger, accounts. Are you together? Then when you are opening a new account, you click there on new, the first icon. Account number is 2000. Sub account, they need to say you're about to create a sub account. Then press enter or click on yes. Sub account 010. Account description. Purchases, handsets. Purchases, handsets. Purchases, handsets. By the way, we are still walking to the exam room. We haven't started our exam. We are still walking. We are still on the first floor. We are still on the first floor. Don't worry, we'll get there. Aren't you using 7th floor? Let's hope Pastor Nemba already didn't lock the class. Right? So after putting purchases and said, click on save. Right? I want you to enter these two on your own. I want you guys to enter these two on your own. Purchases, power solution, purchases, accessories. Are you able to see from the back?
Yes.
Purchases Power Solutions. 2020 and 2030. I want you to add those into the system. It's sales. Same applies to report writer category. It's what? Sales. So we need to take note of this. If you make a mistake, you have opened an account for sales, then you do not change it. It goes to a tax, or maybe sales is going to be our expenses. Same applies there, expenses. Whatever you'll be posting on this account for sales, it's going to be an what? An expense. Then when you want now to check how many sales are we having, you realize that you're having what? 0. And the expense amount is very what? Is very high. Are you together? So you need to take note of what? Of that. Are you together? You need to take note of that. Before you open any new account, please check the other account that goes hand in hand with that account. Are you together? Right? So we said you are opening a new account, which is what? Returns inwards. Are you together? So click on new. And we're here, just click on close. If we are here, just click on close. Yet we're here, just click on new. Our main account number is what? Hello, class. 1,500. Are you together? So type 1,500. Sub account, it will be skipped automatically because this is the main header. Account description, it's returns what? Inwards. So type returns inwards. Returns inwards. Right? And the main account is what? Income statement. But if you change there and put it under balance sheet, when you post anything that relates to returns inwards, it will go to the balance sheet instead of what? Income statement. And the income statement, under income statement financial category, it falls under what? Sales. Right together? On report writer, again, it falls under sales. So change sales under income statement financial category, report writer, change it also to what? Sales. Are we there? Then after that, click on save. Right, so that's how we add a new account number, right? We're having returns outwards. Returns outwards affects what? Purchases, and it affects purchases. Returns inwards when we sell and a customer is not satisfied with the goods, maybe a certain portion of the goods, when they return them to us, they are called returns inwards. Right together? Then returns outward, we have purchased something from a supplier. When we are returning them out to them, it affects our purchases. Right together? Right? So it's affecting our purchases. So you come to your ledger account, click on for edit, then click for search, then double click on any account that relates to purchases. Double click on any account that relates to purchases. I have chosen purchases and sets. Right, on purchases and sets, if you check the main account, it's what? Income statement. Are you together? Then income statement financial category, it's cost of sales. Report writer category, cost of sales. We need to be careful on this. If you open this new account on returns outward, then you don't change here. You leave it on income statement, then it goes to your sales, and there it sells, and there it sells. Your sales will be what? Will be increasing. Are you together? And therefore, you'll be having a wrong amount for sales, wrong amount for cost of sales, wrong gross profit, wrong net profit, wrong statement of financial position. With that one minor mistake, you'd have lost 5 marks. Then someone goes out of the exam room saying, the exam was very easy, but you'd have made that mistake. So we need to be very careful. So we are opening a new account. So we now know our income statement, financial category, cost of sales, report writer category, cost of sales. Right? Click on new. Oh, maybe before we click on new, what will be the number that will give the main account number for our returns outward? Because it's supposed to fall between 2,000 and 2,100. Hello?
2050.
2050. Right? We'll give it 2050. Are you together? So our main account number, click on new. Main account number 2050. Then sub account number, it will skip. Account description, it's returns outwards. Returns outwards. Then main account, it's what? Income statement. And make sure on main account, it's income statement. On income statement, financial category, it's cost of sales. Report writer, financial category, cost of sales. Anyone with a challenge? Then click on save. Then we have the next one, transportation in. Transportation in, it affects what? Hello? Purchases. Thank you very much. It also affects purchases. So transportation in, it affects purchases. We now know the format for or when you open a new account for purchases. So what number can we give to purchases, to purchases, to transportation in?
2040.
We are going back now. 2040.
2060.
No problem. 2060. I would advise you when you are opening your accounts, for example, here, we're supposed to have said maybe 2005 or 2010. Anyway, it's for class purpose, no problem. 2060. Are you together? That's going to be our what? Transportation in. Are you together? It's going to be our account for transportation in 2060. So I close the new account. We said main account number is what? 2060. Are you together? Right, type 2060. Account description, transportation in. Main account, it's income statement. Income statement, financial category, cost of sales. Then report writer category, cost of sales. Right? If you don't change, you leave it on sales there. Like this. When you post any transportation in, it will be reducing the amount for what? For sales. Therefore, it will be as if you have got less sales, whereas you'll be having high sales. So you need to be very careful on that. Right? So when done, you click on save. Right? The next account is what? Transportation out. Transportation out. It affects what? Transportation out. It's under what? Transportation out. Hello?
Expenses.
It's expenses, right? Together. It falls under expenses. It's affecting our expenses. It's part of the expenses. Right? So we come here, you check. You scroll down. Right? What account number can we give to transportation out? Hello? What number can you give to transportation out? Ladies, you are not talking. Mr. Left Hand, do you mind to ask the lady, Akafika Maspek, Sambotuza number? Don't look to your neighbors, madam. What number can you give to transportation out?
3010.
3010. Someone else? I would need at least 3. Ask the neighbor, madam, to give you a number. The next lady.
3001.
3001. Then next lady, what number can you give it?
4700.
For what?
4700.
4700. Right, I'm having 3010, 3001, 4700. Right. Those are the numbers that I've been given. We want to choose one, right, together. Right? If I may ask you, do you mind to give me the account number for legal fees? The account description and the account number is there. Do you mind to look for legal fees?
4,000.
Hello?
4,000.
4,000. Thank you very much. The account for telephone and fax?
4,600.
4,600. And the account for advertising and promotions? 3050. Did you realize it was easy for you to find the account number for those expense accounts? Why? What was the reason? They're in alphabetical order. And thank you very much, sir. They're in alphabetical order. So if you check, we want to open transportation out. As the supervisor, you can open this account, but the accounts clerk, she'll come to transportation out, checking using what? Alphabet. They come here, under T. They don't find it. Then they'll say, it's not there. Then they will spend the whole day waiting for you to open a new account. Are you together? So if you check, our transportation out is supposed to fall between 4,600 and 4,650. Hello, class?
Yes.
So we'll just say it's for what? 610. Are you together? So let's give it an account number 4610, which is after telephone and fax and before travel and what? Accommodation. Are we in agreement, class?
Yes.
Right? Then double click on any expense account. Double click on any expense account to view. Right? Main account is income statement. Income statement financial category, it's expenses. Report writer category, expenses. Are you together? So we now know when we are opening our transportation out, the main account, it's affecting income statement. Then income statement financial category, it's expenses. Then also our report writer category, it's also what? Expenses. Are you together? So now we want to open a new account. We now want to open a new account. You can click on close there, then click on new. If you have closed your own main screen and you are going to edit general ledger accounts, then you click on new. Right, main account number, we said it's what? 4610 and 4,610, 4610. Account description, transportation out, transportation out, main account, income statement financial category, expenses, report writer, expenses. Ladies in the front, are you done? Hello?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Right, when done, you click on what? Save. Then we have this account drawings. Drawings falls under what? Statement of financial position, right? Under what? Hello? It falls under what? Owner's equity, and it falls under owner's equity. Then you can come here to check any account that is under owner's equity. Search. Do you mind to give me the number for drawings? If I may ask you, the drawings, it's for drawings from where? Hello? It's drawings from the profit. Are you together? It's the drawings from the profit. So take note that all our drawings fall under owner's equity. And what number can we give to drawings? Hello? We can't speak now. Are we on mute? Right? It's supposed to be between what and what? We're having retained income there, non-current liabilities, non-current assets, investment, inventory, other current assets, bank, creditors, other current liabilities. So it's supposed to fall under what? Between 5,200 and 5 what? 500. Are you together? Hello, class.
Yes.
So what number can you give it to drawings?
5,250.
5,250. All right. You're saying 5,250. That is soon after retained income. You can double click on. Sorry. Right? If you check on retained income, it's balance sheet and it's affecting retained income, profit or loss, or retained income or loss. Are you together? So let's open our new account for drawings. So we said the main account number is what? 5,250. Let's type 5,250. Then account description, drawings. Then main account, it's what? Balance sheet. Are you together? Main account is balance sheet. Are we there? Main account is balance sheet. Then balance sheet financial category. What's our balance sheet financial category? Hello, what should we put there? You can put retained income or profit because it's drawings from these. Are you together? Or even if you use share capital or retained income, then report writer. Let's use share capital. If you use retained, you can't change the report writer. Then we can't use, in fact, we can't use the retained income because this retained income or profit is the one that we get from our statement of comprehensive income. So let's use share capital. Use share capital. Then report writer. Report writer, share capital again. So on balance sheet financial category, it's B10, report writer category, share capital. I've seen some people in the final exam, you are entering this account for drawings. They have chosen, it's on income statement there. They really know that if it's drawings, it's supposed to affect share capitals. But on main account, it's on income statement. Then they come here. They can't find share capital. You find someone raising up their hand, say, this system is very wrong. It's not giving me share capital. They make noise that my pastor was wrong. There was no share capital. No any financial category for balance sheet. I was seeing things for income statement. It's all because on main account there you are on what? Income statement. Are you together? So please make sure you are on balance sheet, then you are able to choose any account that relates to what? Balance sheet. Are you together? Then when done, you click on save. Then you can close to view all your accounts. So you can come here on general ledger. On your left pane, click there on general ledger. All the accounts that you have opened will be here. So we're having sales, power solutions, sales, accessories, purchases, handsets, purchases, power solutions, purchases, accessories. Do you see that? Then we are having sales, which is our what? Returns inwards. Or you can just click on view, general ledger, financial reports, then trial balance. Then click on OK. You will be viewing all the accounts that you would have what? You would have opened. But here they don't have figures, so we are viewing everything. So you are now able to see your trial balance, how it's supposed to what? To come out. You know, it's retained income, then followed by drawings, long-term liabilities. If it's our income statement, we're having sales, handset, sales, power solutions, sales, accessories, less returns inwards, less cost of sales or purchases, that is purchases, less returns outward, and also less transportation. What I'll add also transportation in on our purchases. Are you together? Then on our expense accounts, we have added also what? Transportation in. Are you together? Right? Can I add these two accounts that we need to add to put? Right? I want you to add the following accounts. Let me check. Plant furniture. At cost. Plant furniture. Accumulated depreciation. So I want you to come up with the account numbers before we start. Don't work on the system. Just give me the account numbers for plant furniture. It costs plant furniture accumulated depreciation. Can I have those accounts? Account numbers. Yes, plant furniture.
It costs.
Yes, plant furniture, it costs as shown on the screen, and plant furniture accumulated depreciation. Oh, you're having the number.
Yes, 6350.
It's what?
It costs 6350.
6350.
Yes, slash, I don't know the 010.
010.
Then the accumulated depreciation is 6350 slash.
Slash what?
020.
020.
Yes.
Right. Thank you very much. Let me just check on our. Right. You said 6350. 6350 is already there. Say.
Not created.
I want to create a new one. A non-existing one. Because this one is furniture and fittings.
Six.
What number can we give?
6150.
6150. If you put it on 6150, it's between land and motor vehicles. But we are having our, take note, this account is what? Furniture, plant furniture, aren't it? So it's supposed to be between this furniture, either before furniture and fittings or after furniture and fittings.
64. 6400.
6400. All right, 6400. 6400. Are you together? Plus, mind you, when you are creating an account, the moment you are putting these, it means these are what? Are sub accounts. Are you together? These are sub accounts. Take note here. We are having, for example, land and buildings. We are having land and buildings net value, land and buildings at cost, land and buildings accumulated depreciation. So we are supposed to open this first new account, which is 6100 for land and buildings net value. What do we mean by that? If you read your IAS 16 accounting for property, plant and equipment, it's accounted at cost less what? Accumulated depreciation. All our PPE is valued at cost less accumulated depreciation. So the net value, which is the net book value, will be cost less accumulated depreciation. So we're supposed to open first a NPV account. Are you together? That is, in this instance, we are supposed to open 6400 what? 6400,000. Are you together? Which is going to be our plant furniture what? Net value. Are you together? Or NPV, but it's written net value. That is our net book value. So our net book value, please take note, when we're opening these accounts, if you post on sales and said sales, power solution, sales, accessories, on your trial balance, it will be showing all the amounts there for what? For sales. Are you together? It will be showing sales and said sales, power solution, and sales accessories. But when you go to your statement of comprehensive income, it will be showing sales. It will give you the sum of these three. Are you together? Right? Same applies to our NPV amounts on our non-current assets. We'll post on land and buildings at cost, then land and buildings at accumulated depreciation. When you go to a statement of financial position, it will be land and buildings, NPV, the amount. When you want to view the cost and accumulated depreciation, we'll click on that amount. Anyway, we'll cover that. We'll cover that when you'll be doing the trial balance. So we want to post, or in fact, we want to open the new accounts. That is for plant and furniture, NPV, at cost and accumulated depreciation. So you can go to edit general ledger accounts. Then you search for any account that falls under non-current assets, for example, which is net value. I'll choose office security. Here we are dealing with what? Furniture. It's furniture, plant furniture. So I'll look at any non-current assets that relates to furniture. For example, I'm having furniture and fittings. Double click on that one to see its nomenclature. Right? Main account, balance sheet. Are you together? Balance sheet financial category it's non-current assets. Report writer category, furniture and what? Fittings. Are you together, class? Right, so we want now to open our account. Yes. Hello? Pastel is what? Just exit and try to open it again. Right. On main account, it's balance sheet, and then on balance sheet financial category, use non-current assets. Choose non-current assets. Then report writer category. It was what? Furniture and fittings. Was it's plant what? Furniture. Are we there? Then when done, click on save. Now we want to create plant furniture at cost, like the way we were doing earlier on. Main account 6400, tab it's 010. It's plant furniture at cost. Then you save. Then you go to 6400, sub account 020, plant furniture accumulated depreciation. Please take note, on the sub account, on the sub accounts, you are not able to edit anything there. Do you see that? It's great on main account and also on the categories. It's great. You can't edit anything. So if you want to edit, we are editing it on what? On the main header. Are you together? On the main account, which is main account number, sub account 000. Right? So the next one is plant and furniture. It costs. Then you save. The next account is 6400. 6400. Sub account 020. 30. Then account name is going to be plant furniture accumulated what? Depreciation. It will not fit accumulated depreciation. So you realize at times it's just accumulate, and they put depreciation in full, or you try type accumulated then depreciation. Then when done, you click on what? Save. Right? Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question on how to edit the general ledger accounts? Right? So that's it on how we are supposed to edit what? The general ledger accounts. Are you together? This is how we are supposed to edit the general ledger accounts. Now we want to edit our suppliers. We want to edit our suppliers. Right? We want to edit our suppliers. Assume we are having these. These are customers, aren't? Right? Assume we are having these 2 customers. Add the following customers to your company and make sure the customer category matches the price list given. Right? So we're having account code YV001, description Mrs. Yvonne, postal address. These we are not going to be worried as of. Contact name, Yvonne D, default text type, text inclusive, text code, VAT, customer category, it's a dealer. So those are the, and you also have Miss Melissa. Those are the 2 customers that we want to add into our into our system. So how do we add our customers? How do we add our customers? We come to edit. Are we there? Click on edit. Then customers. Then categories. Always we start with categories. When we are given a category, you start with the customer category first. Are you together? Right? So you are asked to enter your password. Let's type our passwords. Are we done? Right? Our categories that we are having, it's dealer and what? Distributor. Are you together? It's dealer and distributor. Right? So on code 1, let's put dealer, type dealer. Then 2, distributor. Then when done, click OK. Msabata shaya wenu one way. Right? So we are done with our categories. So we click on edit, go back to edit, customers, accounts. Right? The first customer code is what? YV001. Are you together? Right? On account code, type YV001. Don't be worried about the caps lock. YV001. Then on description, it's Mrs. Yvonne. That's the description we are having there, Mrs. Yvonne. Are we there? Then customer category. This customer category, it's what? It's a dealer. Are you together? This customer category, it's a dealer. So on customer category, click there on dealer. Right? Then default text type, choose default text type. So on contact name, type Yvonne D. Type Yvonne D on contact here. Then come to processing. When we're doing setup, we are here on text. Currents, it's on currents. Processing method, it's open item. Then text, when we're doing our customer accounts, we say it's inclusive. If you do a shortcut, it will report here that you had chosen exclusive. So it's supposed to be inclusive, right, together. Then on default text, choose default text type. Then on text code, choose VAT 15%. When we're doing our initial our setup, we're saying all documents is just print, statements it's just print. If we're choosing print and email, we are supposed to enter what? The email address there. Are you together? It will not allow us to do anything to proceed from here without posting the what? The email address. So it's just only print document. Are you together? Assume a customer has defaulted, this customer is defaulted paying us. Are you together? You can now block this customer from here. Are you together? You can now block this customer from here. If this customer is having challenges in paying you, you want this customer to be a cash sale account. That's where you choose there. Are you together? So that on top here, so that if someone is trying to sell to this customer in your absence and they want to sell to them on credit, the moment they do it, it will tell them this customer is a cash sale account. Or if this person is blocked, it will tell you, it will warn you in advance that this customer is what? Is blocked. Right together. So we've entered all the details: customer category, text code, text, default text type, the contact, the description, account code. So we've entered that. Then when we are done, we click on save. Our save is here. Floppy disk. The new account that you want to enter is for Melissa. So account code is ME001. So account code ME001 is shown here. ME001. Description, Miss Melissa. Then customer category is shown here. It's a what? Distributor. This person is a distributor. Contact name, Melissa T. Contact Melissa T. If you have the telephone number, you would put the telephone number, fax number, mobile number, and email for that customer. Are you together? Then we come to processing. Processing method, open item text, inclusive. Default text, we said it's what? Default text type. And then text code, VAT. Take note, some people will be trying to click here. Here my VAT is not coming out, but I'd what? I'd put it. It's all because here it's on what? No text type. So please make sure it's default text type and VAT 15%. Then when done, you click on save. Then you can close there. Then come to your customers under task on the left pane here. Check on the customers. Click on customers. Your customers will come out. If we have posted anything to the to our customers, you'll be seeing their balances there. Their balance last year, their total sales currently, sales last year, the currents. What's our currents, by the way? All right, so that's how we input our what? Our customers. Anyone with a question on how we edit customers? Hello? You have what? Right, it means you inputted it as what? As 0 when you were doing the initial setup. Do you still remember when we were doing a VAT? Hello, ma'am?
Yes.
What percent did you put? You are not sure? Oh, thank you very much for being faithful. Right, for you to correct that, go to setup. Hello?
Yes.
Then go to text. Then general settings. Then enter your password. Are you there, madam? Hello, ma'am.
Oh, I'm not there.
What's the challenge? I said go to setup. Are you there on setup? Hello, ma'am.
Hello?
Go to setup. Ma'am, am I the one who is assisting you, or we are being assisted by someone?
I'm now there.
Go to setup, then text,
Yes.
then general settings.
Yes.
Then enter your password.
Yes, I've done that.
Are you there?
Yes, I want to set up check. General settings.
Are you managing, madam?
Yes.
Go to percentages here. Click on percentages.
Yes, I'm now on the setup.
Right, come here on text, put 15. Do you see it's showing on 000?
Yes.
Put 15. Then after putting 15%, press tab key.
Yes.
Then press OK. Then if it asks you to save, then click yes. Okay. Did you manage, madam?
Yes, check to say.
All right. Now we want to edit our what? Our suppliers. We want to edit our suppliers. We want to edit our suppliers. So these are our suppliers that we are having. The two suppliers, we have Mr. Nhlanga and Batabile Logistics. Are you together? So Let me change our category, local, international. Right, we have Mr. Nhlanga is a local supplier and Batavile Logistics is what? International. Are you together? So when we are opening a new supplier, we start with what? Categories. If categories are what? Are stated. Right, go to edit suppliers, categories, then enter your password. Pardon?
I started my person at 100 times.
Oh, now you are not having challenges.
Not given.
Ah, thank God. So it assisted you to type it 100 times, and right there. First category we are having there, it's what? Local. Are you together? That's the first category. So type local. Second category, it's what? International. Type international. Then when done, you click OK. Are we there? When done, click OK. So we now want to enter their names. Are you together? We want now to enter the names. So the first one is NH001. So we come to edit suppliers accounts. Edit suppliers accounts. The first account code is NH001. So type NH001. Then description, Mr. Nhlanga.
Sir,
Yes.
the current system.
Pardon?
I need to go back to the system. You see, NH001 is now grayed out the moment I click on the next input bar.
Yes.
Is there any way I can edit NH001 in case maybe I made an error?
If you have made a mistake, you click here, cancel.
Okay.
So you can now restart afresh NH001. But the moment you post anything on NH001, you can't edit anything that relates to the code. You'll be able to edit the description and other items, but the code you are not able. The moment you post anything into Mr. Nhlanga's account, you are not able to do to edit that. But as we are working on it, well, as we are editing it, we are able to what? To cancel there and start afresh. Then the description, it's Mr. Nhlanga. Anyone who works for the registry department? Hello? No one. All right. So I don't expect anyone to make a mistake. Some of us, our names are having mistakes because of these guys from registry. So we need to be careful with the names. The moment you write a wrong name there, you lose marks. Right? Then supplier category, it's what? Local. And supplier category, it's local. Contact name, Nhlanga M. So if you're having challenges with the names, assume they are Portuguese names. You just copy them on the Word document that you'll be given. on the question that you'd be given. So yeah, just copying and contact pasting. So in Nhlanga M, which is NHLANGA, right? Then on processing, let's come to processing. Default text, let's choose default text type. Text code, use VAT 15%. Then when done, you click on save. With these Ndebele names, let me change. Right, the second supplier is what? Bara Logistics, and right, so the code, it's BA001, BA001, then description, Bara Logistics, it's Bara Logistics. Then supplier category, it's international as shown there. Supplier category is the international supplier. Then contact name, Bara N. Contact name, Bara N. Are we there? Then come to processing. Make sure on text, it's on inclusive. Then default text type, text code, VAT 15%. Madam, is your text type code now VAT 15%? All right, thank you. Then when done, you click on save. You can close there and come to what? Suppliers, to view your suppliers. So I have our suppliers, you have category local, Mr. Nhlanga, then international, Bara Logistics. We are now on 4th floor, guys. It's at boss, we are now marking the trial balance. We are marking the trial balance with amounts. Right? Okay, let's do the last section before we go for break. Let's do the last section before we go for break. Have you done POM? You haven't done POM? I know. I've never heard students saying, we have done POM. Or saying, we did this, no problem, let's skip that.
Oh, some have done it, some have not.
All right. If you still remember, when you are doing POM, you are doing the reorder levels. That is, calculate reorder level, minimum reorder level, and maximum reorder level. In cost accounting, did you do cost accounting 1? It's covered in cost accounting 1 and also covered in POM. I know that. So we'll be having these, the reorder levels. All right, we'll leave them for the sake of those that have done it, and for those that will do it, you remember that. Right, we want to add just Let me delete other. Delete these. Right? We're having this as for ourselves, we are going to be selling Vamlang phones version 1. That's a handset unit. It's going to be what? Each. It's going to be each. Right? Then the wholesale price 90. We're having wholesale and what? Individual and wholesale and retail. Right? Retail price 108. And then minimum reorder level 30, maximum 55. Right? So we want to edit these inventory item files into our what? Our system. So if you click on inventories, we don't have any inventory item file there. They are 0, right together. So come to edit, click on edit, then inventory. Then we start with what, by the way? Categories, right together. Then you put your password. So we have 3 categories. We have handset, that's the first one. So let's type handset. Second one is what? Power solution. Power solution. Third one is what? Service. Third one is service. When done, click OK. Then go to edit, inventory, item file. So we want to enter Vamlang phone V1, all those items, right together? We want to enter all those items, right? The code, we start by the code. The code is VA001. Let's type VA001. VA001. Then press tab key. If you have made a mistake on the code, you can click there on cancel. Then VA001. Right, take note, hello class. Take note, the moment if you realize they've made a mistake on the code and you try to cancel, it will refuse. It will say enter an item what description. Click on OK, just type anything there or just type an A. Then you are able to what? To cancel. Right together. But if it's just the code on its own, you can't without the description. It will say enter the description first, right together. So you're supposed to put the description first, then you can type. So the description we are having is Vamlang phones V1. Vamlang phones V1. Vamlang. Vamlang phone V1. Are we there? Then the category, this is a what? A handset. Right? This when you are purchasing your items, for example, from Pick and Pay or OK, they use the barcode right together. So this is where they enter the barcode for the what? For the items. For example, you are purchasing bread, they put the barcode for bread. Barcode for juice, they put it there. Barcode for anything. That's where they put the what? The barcode. Then if you are purchasing things in boxes, they put the what? The bin number. If you are purchasing things in boxes, they put the bin number. But here we are purchasing things in what? In units of 1 right together. So we are putting what? Each. So type EACH. EACH. On text, we allowed text right together. Make sure we have a green tick to allow text. On purchases, put VAT 15%. On sales, VAT 15%. Check here, VAT 15%. On purchases, VAT 15% on sales. Right, on processing options, we are not changing. Right, on type, these are physical items, right together. So these are physical items. Then now we want to put our cost prices. They come to prices here. Do you see prices there? Click on prices on top. Our prices are VAT what? Inclusive, right together. Our prices are VAT inclusive. So our retail price, what's our retail price for Vamlang phone? 108, and so put 108 under inclusive. Don't put it under exclusive. Are you together? The moment if you put it 108 under exclusive, it will calculate the inclusive as 124. But it's supposed to be 108 under inclusive. Then come to wholesale under inclusive. Wholesale 90. Type 90 under inclusive, then press tab key. You can click the up arrow to view your retail and wholesale. So our inclusive price will be 108. Exclusive without tax, it's $93. So on the sale of each Vamlang phone, we'll be getting $93.91, and the difference we are paying it to what? To Zimra. Same applies to if you are selling it at wholesale, we'll pocket 78.26. The difference of $12 is going to what? To Zimra. Are you together? Right? Anyone with a question? We are done with prices. Let's come to reorder. Reorder here. This is your reorder, please. Do you see reorder there? Right? On reorder level, here you can choose your preferred supplier. Are you together? Recommended supplier details. Some goods you'll be knowing if we are purchasing these goods from this supplier, we know we are getting good quality, right together. So that's where you can choose the supplier that you want to purchase those goods from, right together. But we are not going to be worried about this part. If you want to purchase some goods from a certain supplier, this is where you choose. For example, if it's in Hlanga, you can choose that, right together. Right? Then on reorder level, the minimum is how much? It's 30, right together. And the maximum 55. So let's enter those. Minimum 30, maximum 55. Then when done, click on save. When done, click on save. So we are done with entering Vamlang phone V1. Let's go together entering Vamlang phone V2. Vamlang phone V2 on code VA002. Code VA002. Then description, Vamlang phones V2. Vamlang phones V2. Category, it's a handset. Let's be fast, please. On unit, it's what? Each. Unit, it's each. Then allow tax purchases, VAT 15%, sales, VAT 15%. Then prices. On prices, on top there. Prices there. On prices, inclusive. Retail 138. And wholesale 115. Right, so those are prices inclusive, retail 138, wholesale 150. Please take note that at times your price list will be retail, wholesale, and then when I put them here, I start with wholesale and retail. Then you think this one is going to be your retail, then wholesale. When you enter the, you start by 115, then 138, and when you'll be selling at what? At 138. So that will be wrong. Right together. So we are done with prices. Let's come to reorder. Reorder here. That's our reorder. Right? This is where also you choose your supplier that you want. Minimum reorder level is how much? 35, maximum 60. Minimum reorder 35, maximum 60. Then save. Right, I'll skip for Vamlang phone. Let's go to service. Let's go to service. On this one, the code is VS001, code VS001, put VS001 on code. Then description, it's Vamlang service full. That's a full service. Vamlang service full. Vamlang service. Vamlang service, it's full. So that's the description. Vamlang service full. Category, it's what? This is a service, right together. That's a service. Then on unit, it's per hour. Unit, hour. Then allow text on sales. Allow text on sales. And also even purchases. Assume we import someone to come and what? To do service for us. right? This one, it's not a physical item. Are you together? For example, someone is servicing a car. Is service a physical item?
No.
It's a service item. Are you together? It's a service item. Do you see what has happened to your reorder? Do you see what has happened to your reorder there? It has been what? Great. It has been great, meaning to say we cannot enter anything on what? On reorder. Then let's come to prices. Prices. Retail 18. Retail 18 inclusive. Then wholesale 15. Even if you try to go to reorder, you can't go there because this is a service item. You can't order a service. Right together. Right, when done, click on save. Anyone with a challenge?
My reorder is not grayed out.
It's not great. Do you see why it's written service item here? Come to details.
Details.
Yeah. Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Choose service item there.
Yeah. That's done.
All right. It's now gray, don't? Right. I want you to enter the following: Vamlang phone, battery V1, Vamlang phone, battery V2, and also Vamlang service partial on your own.
So the table is not showing completely.
Hello?
The table is not showing completely. Part of it is only an area where we can't fit anything.
Oh.
Like the rest of the table.
Are you able to see it now?
No, push it to the left.
Still.
Push it to the left. It's to our left.
Ah, la 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 la. How do I? Is it fine now?
It actually works.
Ah. All right, let me try to put it on Excel. Kondiana kutiza u. How is it now?
Yeah.
Hello?
We can see the retail price, minimum and the maximum.
Are you able to see it now?
Yes.
Don't worry about the minimum and maximum. Are you seeing the wholesale and the... Yes.
Yes, they are.
Then it's fine. Don't worry about the reorder. I'm worried about this.
Now we see.
All right, let's enter this. Vamlang phone battery V1 and V2 and also partial service. After this, we now know that we are on now. We are now lifting get switch up floor number 7. Hopefully it will open.
Come on, visit over my later.
Able to do edit the general ledger. We have done that. We have also done editing customers. We have edited suppliers. We've edited inventory item files. What's left now is to purchase and sell these inventory item files. Are we together, class? What's left is to purchase and sell these inventory files and also do the trial balance and also do the trial balance. So the challenge now is the time. All right, let's do the trial balance. Then tomorrow we're just doing purchasing and selling, so that in the afternoon you just come in and practice whatever we have been doing. Are you together? Hello. This afternoon. Hello, what's the problem? No, you need to practice. You need to practice. You really need to practice. And also, mind you, we are supposed also to learn on how we are supposed to upload things on Moodle, how we are supposed to connect on Moodle. We don't have that much time. So let's cover trial balance. Then when you are done with the trial balance, you can call it a day. But I'll advise you, please, in the afternoon, come back and do the practice of these things. Are you together?
Yes.
All right. So to you can see Pastor Nembawar.
He said he doesn't have this.
If you can check on your desktop, you're supposed to have a folder written pastel. I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him. Right? We are having this trial balance. we're having this trial balance as a 250. Are you able to see it? Are you seeing it, class? Hello?
Now we
Can
can
you move it
move
to
it to the left.
Moving it to the left now. Are you able to see it now?
Yes.
Right. So we're having this trial balance as of 28 February. Are you together? If you come to your pastel, you come to view, click on view, general ledger, financial reports, then trial balance. Untick where it's written print 0 items. Do you see where it's written print 0 items? Here where it's written print 0 items there. Untick here, you're unticking there. So untick, then click OK. So this is your trial balance. So there is nothing in there. Are you together? As of 31 December 2019, there is nothing in our what? In our trial balance. Hello? Let's redo it. You want to check our trial balance as of February. Go to view, general ledger, financial reports, trial balance, period end, change it to what? To 2 February, which is February. Are we there? Then okay. Still there's nothing. Are we together? Still there is nothing, right? So we want to post our trial balance. This trial balance. We want to post our let me say this is sales. Wait, which accounts by the way under sales? Sales and sets. Right? So we want to post this trial balance. We want to post this trial balance. We are having retained income, then your sales, solutions, right? So for us to post the trial balance, go to process, journals, then general journal, double click on general journal. Are we there? Right? The period that you are posting is what? It's period number what? Hello, class. Hello? It's supposed to period number 2. We are posting everything in February. Are you together? It's as at 28 February. So we're supposed to change our period to 2. If you leave it at period 1, It will be wrong. It will be as if this trial balance is as of January, whereas it's as of what? February. Are you together? So change the period there to 2. How? Click the down arrow, then choose 2. Then press tab key to go to date. We are now on date. We are not changing the date. If the date was 14 February, we're going to change our date there. Then tab key to go to account. Right? The first account is what? Retained income. Are you together? First account is retained income. So click on this assist button for searching. Do you see it? This magnifying glass icon. Click on it. Are we there? Right. Our account numbers are in sequence of accounts. In fact, our accounts are in the sequence of the account numbers. Are you together? We want them to be in the sequence of the account what? Description. So choose description. Choose description. Are we there? Right. The first one, you said it's retained what? Income. It's retained income. Right. Just type. And we have faith. Just type. Don't ask me where. Just type RET. Right. Our retained income will come there. Are we seeing it? RET. For those that went there to where it was saying type in, you will not find it. Just type. Right. Then after finding it, just double click on retained income. Then press tab key until you're on description. Are we there? On description, type closing balance. Type closing balance. Right? Do you see it at the bottom right corner? Do you see it's written what? In balance on your screens there. It's written in balance. Right together. We haven't put any figure there on debit or credit side. So it will be in balance. So the amount for retained income is $363,000 credit. Let's put it under credit 363,000. So at the bottom, it will be showing us that this amount we're having more. It's not in balance by 363,000, and it's more on the what? Credit side. Right together. If you check at the bottom right corner. So then after putting 363, press the down arrow key. Down arrow key to take you to line number 2. Let's go to account. Go to account there. Right. The next account is what? Sales what? Handsets. Sales handsets. You click on the assist button, then type SEL. Then look for sales handsets. Double click on sales handsets. Are we there? Anyone with the challenge? right? The amount is on which side? Credit 25,000. Let's put 25,000 on the credit side. It's 25,000 credit. Right? Are we done? Right? The next line item is computer equipment at cost. Go to account. Make sure you're on account. Then press tab key. Then type COM. We are looking for computer equipment at cost. Double click on computer equipment at cost. Are we there? The amount for computer equipment is 30,000 debit. 30,000 debit. Then press your down arrow key. The next line item is computer equipment accumulated depreciation. Go to account, COM, look for computer equipment accumulated depreciation. Then it's $5,000 credit. $5,000 credit. Right? The next one is land and buildings at cost 250,000. Land and buildings at cost 250,000. So account type LA. You find land and buildings at cost. Right? Then the amount is $250,000 debit. 250,000, 250,000 debit. Then we have land and buildings accumulated depreciation, $10,000 credit. Go to account, type LA, land and buildings, accumulated depreciation, then $10,000 credit, $10,000 credit. Right? Next one is petty cash 5,000. Type PE. Under account PE, you see petty cash. Then you to say if you post a bank account from a general, it will not appear on the bank reconciliation. Click on OK. Then the amount for petty cash is $5,000 debit. Then line number 8, you are putting your bank that you used. I used Standard Chartered Bank. So if you used POSB, look for your bank that you are using. And the amount is $200,000.
Yes.
Yeah, wrong.
I use Standard Chartered Bank. They need to ask me, do you want to post as it will not appear on the bank reconciliation? I click yes. Then we said it's how much? 200,000. 200,000. Go to the next line, line 9. Provision for bad debts. Do you have provision for bad debts? Do you have account for provision for bad debts?
No.
No.
All right, let's use sales. Let's use sales accessories. Sales accessories. Sales accessories. The amount is how much? 7,000. Sales accessories. 7,000. Credit. Sales accessories. 7,000 credit. Then we have sales power solution. 75,000. Sales power solutions. $75,000 credit.
Sorry, sir.
Yes.
On line 9, can you come again?
We're having line what? 9.
9.
Line 9 is what? Sales accessories. Sales accessories. The amount is 7,000 credit.
Okay.
In line 10, sales power solutions. Sales power solutions. 75,000.
75,000.
Yes, 75,000 credit. As shown on the screen. Are we done?
Yes, sir.
Right. Make sure you are on line 11. If you leave it on line 10, when you post it will delete this line. It will delete this whole line. Are you together? So please make sure you're on line 11. If you don't, all this line for 75,000 will be what? Will be deleted. So please make sure you go to line 11 by clicking the next arrow. The down arrow, sorry. Click on the down arrow. It will take you to line 11. That will be the line that will be deleted. So make sure your trial balance is in balance. You know, at times you give people an exam with a trial balance to just post it. You find someone saying, my trial balance was failing to balance. Then I'll be worried. You are given something that is balancing there. Then someone is failing just to copy the figures. And also at times, I will give you a question without the account numbers. I can give you a question like this, and I ask you post this trial balance into the system. What you're supposed to do is, you are supposed to create the account numbers that are missing. Are you together? For example, we didn't have account number for sales and sets. We didn't have account for sales and sets, sales accessories, sales power solutions, and even the one that we have for that we had for 7,000, that was provision for bad debts. If I put that account and it's missing on your ledger, you're supposed to open it. Are you together? And assume I'm very much happy. If I'm very much happy, what I'll do, I'll give you a trial balance that looks like this. right? I can give you a trial balance that looks like that. Then I ask you, kindly post the above trial balance. So you need to know this account, it's a credit account. That one, this one, it's a what? Credit account. Computer equipment, debit. That one, credit. Land and buildings at cost, debit. This one, credit. Petty cash, debit. Standard Chartered, debit. Sales, credit. This one, credit. That's accounting, a CCT 111 stuff. That's a CCT 111 stuff. So it's not a challenge. So if I'm just happy, I can give you a trial balance that looks like that. Then you need to post. Hello? Right, now we want to post this. So click on update. Click on update. Update this journal voucher. Then, hello, are we still together, class? Update this journal voucher, then update. So you'd have posted your what? Your trial balance. Then you click on close. Then you can view your trial balance. So go to view. Then general ledger. Financial reports, trial balance. As of February, click OK. That's your trial balance. Then when you post your trial balance, I'll be just marking trial balance. So it will be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 marks. So as from what we covered from Thursday up to now, you have done something for 16 marks.
16 status.
Yes. 16 marks. So to view, you can view your statement of financial position. You can close that. You come here on view, general ledger, financial reports. You can view your income statement. That period, January and end February, then okay. So that's our statement of comprehensive income. We're having our only sales, no cost of sales, no other income, no expenses. We close that. You can view your balance sheet as of change, the produce for period, that is February. Then okay. Right? Do you see land and buildings net value? It's what? 240. But on our trial balance, when we were posting, what was the value of land and buildings? We have land and buildings at cost 250. Land and buildings accumulated 10,000. So 250 minus 10, 240. Like I said, our IAS 16. It's valued at cost. Land and buildings are valued at cost less accumulated depreciation, which is equal to 250 minus 10,000, which is plus 250,000 minus 10,000, which is 240,000. That's the amount that you are getting Here, 240,000. Same applies to computer equipment. It's 25,000. That is 30 minus 5,000. Right? So if you want to view all the transactions that relate to this 240, you can click on 240 there. So do you see we are having general 250, that was affecting land and buildings at cost. Then land and buildings accumulated depreciation 10,000. Then you can close. So that's your statement of financial position. Right? Anyone with a question?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
what if it's failing to update?
You can't fail to update. You can't. Because when you're updating, you are posting, you're just updating the ledger. Did you fail to update? If your trial balance is not balancing, it will not post. If it's out of balance, it will not post. So it's supposed to be in balance. If you want to check what?
Things that I was posting on my journal, can I go back to that? That I left out maybe furniture and whatever, so I want it to let my Excel balance. Is there any chance to do that?
You can't. You only check before you post. You're supposed to, if you check when you are doing accounting, before you post anything, you're supposed to write a journal voucher. And that journal voucher is supposed to be taken to your supervisor for signing. So before you post, you're supposed to check. So if you want to check something that you would have posted, you can come to your financial report, maybe balance sheet. Then okay. Then on computer and equipment, you check what transactions were posted that relate to computer and equipment. If you want to make corrections, maybe it was supposed to be, the net balance here is 25, maybe it was supposed to be 35 and here 10. You can now do the reversals here. Debit 5,000, credit 30,000, then debit cost 35, credit accumulated 10. Anyone with a question? All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll ask you can now go for lunch, then come back at 2 and do the practice. And do the practice on the other company. You can do the practice on the other company that you opened. That is editing customers, suppliers, inventory, and also general ledger, and also trying to post a trial balance of your own. Please, I request that you come back at 2. If you don't, we are not going to revise again these things. Because when we are done from Wednesday, you'll be starting your what? Your practicals. That is your test online. So today is the time to revise. So I'm advising you, please make sure you revise. All right, anyone with a question?
Saying we don't get the question, like the information that we lighting is there.
All right, let me send it to Pastor Nembaware. Then you can request it from him. I'll email it to him. All right.
Sir, can you help me fix my desktop?
What's the problem with the desktop?
It's the one that was not working with
Do you mind to ask Pastor Nembaware to come and assist?
Send the videos from the lectures.
Yeah, I'll put them on YouTube, but as of now, if you type on YouTube my name, you'll find the videos. Just type Ndiweni, BECKIE. All the videos are there on YouTube.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, anyone with a question before I close? Yes, what about Zoom? Hello?
Possibly I may go to believe, but I want to attend the link.
Yeah, you. I'll be putting the links every day. I'll be sending you the links every day to everyone. So you are just clicking on that link. I advise you to download Zoom either on your laptop or on your phone.
Yes, so we are requesting for your ID so that when we want to be in your session.
You are requesting for my what?
And we don't have that Moodle. We don't have the Moodle account.
I know the IT person is here, is going to create that. Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry. We are going to work on that tomorrow or Tuesday.
So that's where I will be getting all this information.
Yes. All right, let's have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
All right.